comics-related... Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon.
The Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content. Tune in and subscribe to Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
And now for something completely different.
What is up, everyone? Hail CG, hail Thomas Kate, and today, well, is the Saturday night. Here I am stumbling over my words. Where is it? Today is the Saturday night as Stephen B's DrawStream at 7 p.m. So, without further ado, let's get things rolling. So right now I'm going to be drawing, what's up, Pops? So today I'm going to be drawing another page for Rev. And when it gets close to the end of this stream, I got some news to show and to tell everyone. So right here, I'm going to be drawing some people having a bit of an argument. And let's see. So right here, and yes, please do jump over and subscribe to BoldCatStudios on YouTube. Where I do this regularly. Yeah, regularly. There we go. So right here is a bit of a conversation, and the conversation is actually a couple guys begging one of the main characters to drive into test a certain fuel. but she doesn't want to. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a top view, because it would probably be easier to do a top view, because it'll fill in the picture here. Get that out of there. So if I was doing a top view, then I probably don't need that right there. Because I gotta think about the camera angles, you know? The camera angles are not just important in movies, but they are also important in comics. So I've written these characters' names down, but the thing is, I don't remember where I put the pages at. I don't know where I put them at, so, and I don't remember their names. That's a bit of a problem, but no worries. We either come up with new names for them, or I'll find the script I had, or character profiles. So, start with perspective. I want to get that view that someone's looking down there. Or at least, let's say someone's tall enough. Like right here. I mean, it's not exactly actually, it's not exactly a high view, but it is somewhat of what I'm trying to go for. Let's say the car that she's been working on is right here. And let's say Nigel. Y'all know who Nigel is if you've been watching. Pops is DrawStream Sunday afternoon DrawStream, or Sunday. What was it, like at 12? Well, if you've been watching the streams, you know that Nigel is a machine who kind of acts like the builder's caretaker. And reason why they're asking her, not anyone else, is because they think her vehicle can actually take it. So right there, here's the car. Here's the machine working on it. If you've seen the and then I'm just laying everything down first. And hi, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you doing? So right now I'm just kind of getting the lay of the land. This is the front of the car, and this is the back. So here we go, and right. So leave it right there. And let's go to these panels right here. So in these panels, maybe I want to actually let's merge these panels together. And have guy number 1 right here talking. And guy number 2. Let's see. His speech bubble would probably be right around here. So if his speech bubble is right there, then I need to move him a bit further right here. And that's where his speech bubble is going to be. Which actually, now that I think about it, this is another perspective thing. Sometimes I don't really think about where I'm going to put the speech bubble. Just what looks cool. No, that's a good thing, and it's also a bad thing because you need to arrange. Because it feels like you need to arrange the characters in such a way, and this is actually brought up in a DC book where a guy explains this, and there's an example where he shows. All right, so let's say the script is Batman versus Killer Croc, and this is what the book shows an example of. The script will say Batman talks first, and then Killer Croc talks next. So in order for the guy to read in order for the viewer to read like a book, he placed Batman on the left side first, and then placed Kokok on the right. So that way there's speech bubbles right here and right here. So here's the main character. Her bubble will be right here. His bubble right there. And his bubble right there. And happy New Year to you too, Q Protagon, aka Chip. Forgive me if I said that wrong or weirdly. So right here, they're still talking. It's like he's yelling. But essentially, they're trying to convince her to help them with a experiment. Just call me Chip. Okay. And they're not getting, and she's just constantly saying, "No, I'm not going to help you with your experiments or anything." And stuff like that. And after that, another main character who I do know his name is Marcus Quinn. Good night. Good night. And Marcus, he kind of pretty much he overheard everything. And this is kind of, I don't know how to explain this part. Yeah, this is basically camera angles. If you watch TV, if you watch stuff like any of the Marvel movies, and I'm talking about or any movie in general, you can see how some directors make their choice you can see how some of the scenes they choose how the camera angles work. What would be a good example of a let's go with I don't if I remember it's been a while. I was gonna pick the Punisher movie, but I need to see the movie again. If you look at, let's see, here's an old one, Blade. You can see how the camera is placed. Whenever a character is talking, they always put the actor who's portraying that character in front view, right here, and and sometimes do we someone talk in the background. Like right here, I know I've seen a movie where something like that, where something like this is done, but I can't remember the name of it or what it was about. But one of the things, and this is pretty much something I learned over time, and I'm going to be going off topic here. One of the things I learned is how many panels to be able to tell a story. Now, if you bought Crypts and Legends #2, you would see one page that's kind of filled with a lot of panels. At the time, I was trying to tell the story as best I can, but sometimes you just need like this many panels and just few words, and you learn this over time. Someone even said that the I forgot what they said. Here I am trying to explain something, and I immediately forget what it is that I was trying to say. Alright, so let's move these two back. Let me make them smaller. Okay, so for this page here, no, I cannot show that. If it's being shown, then we're going to end up having to. It's in here, I swear. 1 second. Come on, where is it? I just pulled the first one out. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. So this is the layout of the whole garage. And again, I lost my train of thought. It happens. What are you gonna do about it? So right here, I gotta copy some of this, so we can translate onto this. So from the way this looks, the 4 characters are standing in this area right here. All the cars being worked on. Let's see. Alright, so the beam is right here. Which makes, I believe, and I need to get the scan so I can, okay. Because Nigel's not back in his thing yet. So actually his charging station is right here. Because there's salt and he needs to go to sleep like the rest of us. He needs to go to sleep like the rest of us. And now that makes it look like as if they're short. Perspective is a tricky thing sometimes. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background. That's just the neighbors shooting fireworks. So is everyone ready for the new year? Let's just give him crazy looking hair. Which I think that's how his hair is. Because something in his lab blew up. Right in his face! And let's do this. One of the things I got for Christmas is new pencils. So perspective is tricky when you're trying to place a scene. I'm not sure if other artists I don't know what kind of scenes they work with. Like I know some prefer to draw trees. Some have heard to draw cities. It's a personal preference thing. For me, it's whatever the scene requires. Like right here, the scene requires me to redraw this area. draw all these tubes. Just kind of flaring about because Nigel's not in his station, charging himself. So I gotta look at what these guys, how I drew these guys, because I forgot how I drew them. I don't have any character sheets on them. I should have probably drawn them with character sheets, but I didn't. But you know what? That is okay, because I can just look back at what I drew. She is not happy that they blew a hole in their lab. I mean, look how big that hole is. Look at that. So I guess I kind of have his hair kind of, like I said, flaring out. Actually, this guy is right here. What's up, Dillard? How you doing? Let's make his hair a little bit messy. Can you do me a favor for old time's sake? What's the favor? Go ahead. Hey,
Hello there, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
I got my new microphone in the mail today.
Nice. Sounds pretty good.
So what I wanted to test out, I wanted to get on to somebody's show because it doesn't seem to happen on my show. But I wanted
Yeah.
to get on somebody else's show and see if my audio starts to compile like it used to. Like, it kind of jumbles up and then spits it out speedily at the end. Makes it sound like a robot.
Yeah.
This will then, I guess, figure out if it's the microphone or my computer.
Is this tongue supposed to be showing? Or
I don't know. It's your book.
well, I'm trying to. This is like one of the trigger parts for me is because I'm trying to get the character to open his mouth instead of me doing the usual just draw the mouth and just have his teeth showing.
Right. So you would have to elongate the jaw to give room for the bottom lip to be a little bit lower. Most times when people talk, usually when people talk, it's just their lower jaw that's moving, not the upper. So
yeah, because this guy is pretty much like he's desperately asking for one of the main characters to test out this formula.
what is the actual dialogue?
He's. I don't think I've written the dialogue as far, but what he's pretty much just begging because recently their lab blew up. So
I recall, yeah, they were doing some sort of experiment. The lab blew up, and the dean walked in through all the rubble.
And some bad stuff happened. She got drenched and pulled their funding. So now, since they don't have any funding, him and his friend are basically going around asking, "Hey, could you test this? Could you test this fuel out for us? We were doing it ourselves, but we ain't got no money." See, that's basically what.
So it looks as though, to me, this person is looking back over their shoulder at somebody, or are they both looking ahead at somebody?
They're both looking ahead. Because he's figuring out about it. He's a bit more calm, I would say. Like he's trying to compose himself.
All right, let me see if I can.
And they're basically hoping that if this field does great, then there's probably a chance to get their funding back.
Well, of course.
Is it the right amount of size or too big?
The mouth? But it depends on that.
Yeah.
again, why I asked is because that really depends on the dialogue. If the guy's like, "Come on, man, you got to help me out here," but if he's like, that would be a smaller mouth. But if he's, screaming at the guy, it's a different story.
Well, like I said, he's practically begging. Actually,
like if he's begging, another instance would be like if the person.
you might need to turn yourself up because somehow your volume went down.
How about that?
All right, that sounds better.
Okay. Because on my microphone, it's going into the red when I'm talking like that, so I wanted to lower it a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call here.
I think I'll probably widen out the eyes and close the mouth a bit. I think that's probably what's going to help.
Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call.
That's cool.
Because what I do is for expressions, I have a mirror right here, and I just kind of I do the dialogue in the scene, and I kind of pick an expressive facial contortion, and just do that one.
Yeah. How's that? Move it up closer to the.
I don't know. It kind of looks like he's like dread or he's worried. You know what I mean? Let me try something real quick. Where's my camera at?
And for this guy right here, he's this kind of. Let's just say he's kind of pissed off that they're being pulled their funding. So maybe. He has his arms crossed.
How old is the guy?
I want to say. Well, they're in university, so I guess I would have to say probably in their early 20s.
20s. Okay.
So yeah, they're basically begging. Where's again? I need to get more organized.
You don't need to do nothing.
Oh, put that over there. All right, so they're begging this character right here. They're begging her to use her car which is this thing right here.
That 4-wheel drive looking thing?
Yeah. And she's basically telling him, "No, I'm not gonna let you screw
You guys are a
my
liability. You're gonna ruin my car.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys are a liability. You're gonna ruin my car.
But the but the other main character, Marcus Quinn, he overhears it and he pretty much says, "I'll help you out
for a price."
Well, they also explained that they're going to test it out in a underground race.
Oh Lord!
it'll be a if the dean doesn't give them back their funding, they'll just earn it in other ways.
Basically, I need this money. We're gonna earn the money doing pod racing so we can buy our hyperdrive.
Yeah.
What kind of a shirt is he wearing? What is that?
Huh?
The main guy. What kind of shirt is he wearing?
He's just wearing a just an ordinary shirt.
Is that a jacket also?
Yeah, it's a leather jacket. I believe motorcycle. Is that I pulled it from? So, see, they're freaking out.
Okay, so this is what I got here. This is what I got. I'm gonna share here. Let me share my screen. Tab. Okay, let me know when it shows up.
All right. There it is.
Like, to me, this is what, when you say, oh, he's, asking desperately, this is kind of the face that I imagine. Maybe a little less tongue there on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for.
Eyes squinted. You barely see any pupil. Maybe no pupil at all. Because, like, if you were to see his forehead, it would be like it would be furrowed in the middle, right? Like,
yeah,
like he's stressed. Let's see if I can ink this real quick.
So I kind of had it. I kind of had it the first time. I just made the tongue too big. You said something like that. His eyes should be squinting.
I think so. I don't know your character because sometimes some people they have stoic characters that don't really do big facial expressions.
Yeah.
But if I were doing it, I would make him squinting like he's really animated in his face, you know?
Yeah. So let's see if I can try this again. He's kind of leaning forward. There's his teeth right there. Sorry for the background. Neighbors are shooting fireworks out there.
Nice.
So like that.
You said he's leaning forward. I'm kind of changing him a little bit to lean forward.
So something like that.
Let me take a look. 1 second. Yeah.
What's up, Carol? Carol just popped into the chat.
Hey, Carol, what's going on? All right, so right here, let me get rid of these pencils. This is what I think it should look like here. What do you think?
Oh yeah. So when you were asking about what you had on, and for some reason I thought you were talking about the main character, but for him it's a lab coat.
Well,
but anyway,
I'm not gonna do anything with this drawing anyway, so who cares?
I know.
I can draw him wearing a pinwheel hat if I want to. As a matter of fact, I think I will.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to go for. Minus the pinwheel.
There's always time to add a pinwheel.
Yeah, there's always time to add a pinwheel.
There you go.
Not much. How are you guys tonight? I'm doing pretty good.
Carol, what do you think of my new microphone?
Actually, I'm not sure if that's right. Because now that I think about it, it looks more like he's crying. I want him to like.
Well, I think the reason why that is because the mouth is too big on his face. So it looks like he's wailing.
Yeah.
If you would just make his mouth a little smaller, I think it would come out just right.
Maybe right here.
No, I mean like
Or
don't let the corner of his mouth, that little pointy peak that goes, yeah, cut that off. Don't let that go too far. Yeah, I got a new mic from Christopher C, a listener. When I went online and my mic was messing up, and I threatened to no longer do any live streams unless somebody bought me a mic, Christopher bought me a mic.
oh god. Oh, is that it? Because it feels like he's probably freaking out more. Like, come on, you gotta help us with this. That's why I said maybe I should widen the eyes a bit more.
Widen the eyes? That would defeat the whole purpose of making him squint. It's your book. What the hell do I know? Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
And this guy right here, he's pretty much best.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was a Billy O.T.
I heard that song so many times on YouTube.
Yeah, that song got famous like last year, like the middle of last year, like big famous.
I got a new computer, handles streaming much better, so I can go on panels and talk less with more powerful computer. Nice. Yeah, that was nice of him.
It was very nice of him. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the stuff, because the microphone has like features. So I don't know how to. Mic volume blend. Gain. What is gain on a microphone?
I don't know, because I'm using the microphone on my
Damn it, Steven. I'm going to need you to step it up here with the information.
on my camera. So let's try this one more time.
You know what? I have a computer here, and on this computer, I have access to all the accumulated knowledge of the world. Why am I asking you questions?
Someone that probably knows more about mics than me would probably be Dark Gift. because I haven't even bought my first mic yet.
Yeah, me neither.
So we're gonna widen the eyes a bit.
All right, does this sound any different?
I can't really tell a difference. Just that it's much clearer for you.
Like I turned the gain all the way up. What does that sound like?
I don't know.
Let's see. This is the blend. I wonder what would happen if I do this. Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's all earpiece. Let me see what this does here. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. How does that sound? Is that crazy loud?
I wouldn't say it's crazy loud. It's not on this side.
Does it make it seem as though I'm closer or farther away? Does it sound more tinny or does it sound warm?
It sounds like you're more closer.
So this would be the volume. Let's turn this down. Is that the volume from my earpiece? Do you hear me the same volume?
Or
do you hear me less?
I would say a little bit less, but I can still hear you perfectly.
All right, how about now? Can you hear me less now?
Sound good to me.
Okay, so this is the volume for my earpiece. That's good. I can do that. It's giving me like a feedback. It's kind of almost letting me know what I sound like.
Yeah.
All right, and this is the blend, which means that if I turn it all the way to this side, I should be able... Yeah, I hear myself much more. And if I turn it over here, I don't hear myself talking at all. Okay, that's good. But it's okay because it's not like there's a delay. If there's a delay, I would get really confused.
Yeah.
And not be able to concentrate while I'm talking because I keep hearing myself like a half a second behind. But this is cool like it is. So this here is the gain, and that right there, that's what makes it. Okay, let me try this. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You sound a little bit further away now.
But what if I talk this close? Do I still sound far away?
No.
Okay, so if I put it on medium, this is about medium here. Okay, so if I do this, I sound like I'm right there with you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do a little quick test. I'm going to talk just for a few seconds, and then I'm going to listen on your YouTube channel so I can hear what it sounds like. And then here we go one more time talking. Oh, that sounds a little different. I wonder if I get close like this and I talk in a normal tone, what would happen? There, would turn up the gain full volume, and I'm sitting a little bit further away. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, well, it seems like I should go more towards the lower side of the gain, Stephen, and then just sit a little bit closer. Well, I got to be honest. A lot of people were telling me that the Blue Yeti was not much different than a condenser microphone, but it seems to be not only much better, but actually more convenient, easier to turn on and off. The only issue is that it's a USB microphone and not a condenser mic, so it has one of those smaller cords. So I'm assuming the cord is going to deteriorate faster. So this might be a good microphone for the next 2 years or so. I'm pretty happy.
That's good.
Hopefully by this time in 2 years, I'll be much more affluent and well off monetarily, and I'll have myself an even better microphone.
I think that might work.
That looks pretty good.
Because now it looks like instead of weeping and sobbing, he it's the same amount of scared, but he's more what's the word I'm looking for?
He looks a little bit more forceful in his ask.
Huh? I didn't hear that.
I said he looks a little more like he's being a little bit more forceful in his request. That's all.
Like, please, you gotta help me. You gotta help us test this.
Yeah, he's pulling that Joe Biden. That come on,
huh?
On man.
Like, come on, man. Well, this guy's like, God, will you just shut up?
Can't you give me a straight answer anymore?
So let's close this guy's eyes. Because why not? And there we go. I think back here, I think I drew a sofa on the last page. So I gotta draw a sofa again here. Perspective is tricky sometimes.
Oh, perspective is tricky all the time.
All the time, yeah. I don't know why I say sometimes. I mean, sometimes it feels easy, sometimes it feels pretty hard. Because right here is a room. It's kind of a bit of a media room. And so on this page, it's right here.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing a bit of a close-up. Because that's where these guys are hanging out at. So it's, I would say right here. Actually, right here is where the sofa's probably at. I'll fix his hands later. So probably move this a little bit closer to the vantage point.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, but speaking of talking to myself, I do have to go. I have to go make a phone call to my mother. She called me twice so far during the stream. I got to go see what she wants.
All right. I gotta close the stream anyway.
Ah. All right, then. Well, I'll talk to you later, Steven. Thanks for letting me come on and test my mic.
You're welcome. You're always welcome.
And goodbye forever. See you next time.
See you next time. And I want to thank everyone for coming into the chat. I want to thank Dillard for popping into the stream to hang out for a bit and to test his mic. And if you are new to this stream, this is if you're watching this on Pause's channel, if you're new to his channel, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for new stuff. And if you want to see this, see me doing more drawings, it is on my own channel, BoldCatStudios, on YouTube. And you can also find me here. You can also find me here on Pop's channel during draw streams, or on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. doing DrawStreams. And I said on the beginning of this stream that I got some news, and the news is I finally got the training cards, and everyone who has backed Crypto Legends number 2, everything's packed up and it's ready to go when the post office opens. So the books are finally going to get out. And actually, let's show the new training cards right here. Let's see. Here's one of them. If you all can see that. Well, I gotta close the stream off, so I'll just show a few. And here's the variant of Carter Eclipse. And here's Zoe. Again, I would like to thank everyone for hanging out in the chat. I want to thank Dillard for popping into the stream. And if you're to my channel, or you haven't been to my channel, there's a link in the chat. Go like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone. Keep drawing, keep having fun. And until next time, I'll see you later.
America's southern border has become a war zone. Human traffickers, drug smugglers, and terrorists flow across the Rio Grande with impunity, secure in the knowledge that no one will stop them. A distant federal government lectures Americans on their privilege while punishing overworked Border Patrol agents who were helpless to stem the tidal wave of invaders and determined migrants. Second-generation Cuban-American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Bonk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
We have a secure border, and that is a priority for our administration.
In a world where creatures of myth and legend exist, a covert task force is charged with keeping humanity safe from supernatural threats. And when young Nancy Moon stumbles into the eternal battle between good and evil, she finds... Oh my God, will you shut up? What's happening? Agent Beckett here. Aren't you tired of stuff like that? Want something different? Roll the tape. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's a song I'm writing for my ex. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty. Welcome to the world of the mythicals. We have it all. Monsters. Magic. Government agents. He's the strong silent type. This guy. Ugh, gross, dude. Get some kind of cream or something. Lots of 90s style action. Pew pew pew. And that strong female lead alluded to earlier. Not to mention a dashing field commander with a great sense of fashion. Look at those glasses. South River Studios presents The Mythicals, Issue 1. Buy it, if you dare. Ugh, will you can it already? How'd you get free? Now beat it before I lose my cool. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today. Like right now.
Sign up today on Indiegogo.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands and brakes.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add